Alright, how's it going everybody? It's Camper McDank and welcome back for some more Ocarina of Time. In the last recording session, we basically went through the Forest Temple, did a little bit of... I don't think we really did much side stuff in all honesty, I can't really remember. But, yeah, we pretty much just did all that and we're good to go. In this recording session, we are going to take on the Fire Temple. This is not too bad of a temple, if I'll say so myself. What we want to do is we want to walk right into this room here. And, would you look who it is? Who's there? Is that you, Link? Oh, it really is Link. You've grown so big since I last saw you. I want to have a man-to-man talk with you, but now's not the time. Ganondorf is causing trouble on Death Mountain again. He has revived the evil ancient dragon Volvagia. On top of that, he is going to feed my people to that evil dragon as a warning to other races that might resist him. If that fire-breathing dragon escapes from the mountain, all of Hyrule will become a burning wasteland. I will go on ahead to try to seal up the evil dragon. I'm concerned, though, because I don't have the legendary hammer, but I have no choice. Link, I'm asking you to do this as my sworn brother. While I am trying to deal with the dragon, please save my people. The prisoner's cells are in the opposite direction. I'm counting on you, Link. Hey man, I'll honor your wishes. We'll save as many as we can. Alright, so I think what we want to do, starting off, is going this way. And I guess just a little bit, actually, before we do that, we've actually got a Goron here that's just locked up. Yeah, he was in the same room as Darunia. I don't know how he couldn't get him, but here we are. Are you releasing me? Am I free to go? I'll tell you a secret for saving me. In order to get into the room where Darunia went, you have to do something about the pillars stuck in the ceiling. Find a path that leads to a room above the ceiling right away. So yeah, kind of a little bit of an interesting dungeon here. We're saving the Gorons that were taken away by Ganondorf and locked in here. And every time you save one, they kind of give you hints and they give you thanks. I really do like the Fire Temple. Like, I really do. I think it's honestly pretty sweet. Just because it's like, it shows Link being a heroic individual. And on top of that, you know, it fits with like the core structure that Zelda has taken since A Link to the Past. And kind of moving forward. It's just really nice. Got some fairies here and bombs. A little bit of an interesting kind of tidbit of information for you all to know about the Fire Temple is that when Ocarina of Time originally released, there was actually a music track that was changed out for the Fire Temple specifically. And it was because of some, what was presumed to be Muslim chants, but I believe it turned out to be not quite that, but just something that was like generic. I guess it was like a generic placeholder, like music for it. I don't know. I couldn't really tell you. It was, it's just interesting to look into, and if you're curious, you know, definitely check out the track itself. It's, odd, but in a way still kind of fitting for this place. Even though the music here is still, you know, pretty good overall. Not one of my favorite tracks in the game, but it's not too bad. I like to take out these fire keys just because I'm not exactly a fan of dealing with them. In all honesty, they're just not much fun. But we got this big room here, and I think we might want to do our best to make sure we check out every possible room we've got in here, or at least every doorway, and see what we can find. And right here we have another Goron. So not too bad. Hello. Are you releasing me? Am I free to go? Here's a secret for saving me. A wall that you can destroy with the Goron's special crop will sound different than a regular wall if you hit it with your sword. That's actually an interesting tidbit of information. If you're ever curious about whether or not a wall can be blown up, just hit it with your sword, and if it makes a really weird sound that's different from the normal sound that plays when you hit a wall, then that means what you're dealing with is potentially a hidden pathway that is not really visible to you. And I think what I want to do here is I want to whip out the good old ocarina, and let's get the Song of Time playing. Because we got a song block up there, and we need to move that bad boy down here. And there we go. We can use this as a way to get up into this doorway here and check out what we have in this room. Let's see what we're dealing with. Ah, yes. Not only do we have these platforms, or just pieces of the floor attacking us, but you see that giant, very creepy-looking creature in the distance. That's a like. I'm just gonna say this now. Do not try and go toe-to-toe with it with your Master Sword. If it gets a chance, it will eat you, and on top of that, will eat your equipment, such as your shield, or potentially one of the tunics that you may have on, such as myself right now, being the fire tunic. But, yeah, my advice, just kill them from a distance, and just make your life easier, okay? It's not worth going up and trying to mano-a-mano the thing, if you potentially lose your stuff. But alright, we got this side all cleared out. I say it's looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and kind of just progress a little forward to the other side of this room. Let's see what we got going on here. Fortunately, the keys respawn, so that's kind of a shame. And you got these bubbles that are jumping up and all around, you know. It's not exactly looking too good, but if we use the information we had from the Goron earlier, that is a different sound that you would normally hear. So, with that knowledge in mind, let's go ahead and pull out the good old bombs. And there we go. We got another doorway we can go into, and another Goron to save. Not too bad. So what do you have to say? Are you releasing me? Am I free to go? I'll tell you a secret for saving me. There are switches in this temple that you have to cut to activate, but you can also use the Goron's special crop to do the job. Alright. That's pretty interesting. A little bit on the vague side, but I think I can pick up what he's putting down. Alright. I'd say that's pretty much all for this main room here. Yeah, pretty spacious. You just want to make sure that, you know, anytime you go into any sort of room in Zelda, just do a little bit of looking around, see what you can find. And generally you'll be rewarded for doing so. At the very least, you'll save a lot of backtracking if you realize that there was a room that you went to, and then you're like, oh, well, where's the key? And it's the one room you decided to ignore, because, I don't know, you just felt like it. Hey, it happens, I guess. So we got this little, like, chain wall that we're gonna want to climb up. Get to the top here. And we got the battle music playing, so you know there's some fun stuff happening here. I'm gonna actually use the hook shot for this to save arrows. Yeah, we got some keys here that just get absolutely deleted. Oh, don't jump off. That would be bad. But we have this little bit of a fire pillar here in the middle. Okay. Alright, me too, Link. And what we want to do is push this block forward and have it cover the fire pillar for whatever reason. And I don't really know how this even works. By simply pushing this block onto the fire pillar, it will actually be lifted up by the fire itself. Which is kind of insane, but you know what? It gets us up here, so I'm not complaining. Going into here, you have a Goron that's locked in, but we don't really have the means to free him. At least on this side, so we'll just have to ignore him for now. We have these fire slug boys here. That really aren't that much of a threat, if I'll be honest. They're pretty easy to take down. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Bye, buddy. Alright. I think we're going to want to avoid that switch. Oh, I remember that was what the Goron was talking about. The special crop to activate switches. It'll save us time. So I think we'll do that. But you'll definitely want to, though, because if you hit that switch right now and try to get up to where essentially it deals with the block that's in your way, you're gonna have barely enough time, if any at all. So it's not worth it. Let's go ahead and mosey our way on up here. I think we're actually going to want to go to this side. And let's go ahead and whip out the good old bombs. And frag out. That wasn't as good of a frag out. Frag out. That should be it. Okay, and just like that, we have the means to get up here with a very reasonable amount of time. Yeah, imagine hitting that with the Master Sword and sprinting your way over there. I don't even know if you'd be able to do it. I mean, maybe you might. Maybe you're like a pro gamer. I know I'm not. I just do what I do just to save me the headache, you know? Alright, is this gonna hit me? Can confirm it will hit me. Alright. This room's kind of a little bit of a nuisance, but it's not impossible. Got another Goron freed here. Let's see what he has to say to us. What's up, brother? You releasing me? Am I free to go? I'll tell you a secret for saving me. In this temple, there are doors that fall down when you try to open them. When one of these doors starts to fall, move. If you use a sample of the Goron's special crop, you can break it. Okay. Sounds good to me. And we got another small key, which is pretty good. It's a good thing that whoever built this temple and locked the Gorons in here also put small keys in their chambers. I mean, granted, the Gorons wouldn't be able to do anything for them, but hey, in the event that they're getting rescued, looks like they didn't think too far ahead. But we actually have a bombable wall here, so with it comes a golden Skulltula token if I can jump slash. There we go. Now, normally I would hookshot and grab those, but you know, gotta be a gamer every once in a while. So, yeah. Just gotta do what you gotta do. Let's go in here. See what we got in this room. Alright. Oh, another Goron in which we can save. That is pretty damn good. Are you releasing me? Am I free to go? Let me tell you a secret as a reward for releasing me. When you are on fire, you can put it out by swinging your sword or by rolling forward. Did you know that? Yeah, I kind of knew that. I actually didn't know that swinging your sword would actually put out the fire. I always rolled around, but that's another option you can do. And with that, we got another small key to add to our stockpile, which is looking pretty fancy. Alright, here we go. Let's make our roly-poly over here. Alright, time for, I want to say, everyone's favorite room. Yeah. So, if you were to fall off from here, you would land in that one giant room we were back on the first floor. You don't want to do that. Hell, I don't want to do that. But you got to be very, very careful just navigating around here. The one slip up you do will probably cost you big time, and we don't got time for that. Just Z-target and take a few simple steps. But by hitting that eye switch and opening this door, we got a nice big chest here. Let's see what we got inside. Anything fancy for us? And it's the dungeon map. And we're getting it kind of late. Well, I don't know if I say late, but you definitely make a good chunk of progress, I would say. You know, just going through this dungeon here. So yes, you do want the 2 small keys, because guess what? Locked door number 2 right here. Alright. So, this room in here, once we walk onto this chain platform, I guess, a firewall will appear and we'll start chasing Link. You want to run to the other side of the room as fast as you can, so that way it doesn't catch up to you and deal some nice little damage here and there. But yeah, once you get to the end, we got a doorway here. Let's go ahead and waltz right on in. Can I get you with the hook shot from here? Sure can. Come here, brother. Down for the count. And we see we have this cracked flooring here, so let's go ahead. What do I want to swap out? Let's switch you. And drop a bomb. Navi, oh my goodness. Relax, fam. It's all good. Oh my god. Alright. Just drop down just to make it a little quicker. Let's go ahead and walk right into here and hit the switch. We were able to save this Goron from earlier. What's up, my guy? Yeah, you're free. Here's a tip for rescuing me. Somewhere in this temple, you're sure to meet with some creatures that dance as they attack. Arrows won't hurt them. Looks like you might need some of the Goron's special crop. That's all I have to tell you. Alright. So, fire dancers. Cool, I guess. Open up this chest here, and we get another small key, which is pretty nice.